Hi YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. This is Angelic Soul 11 coming to you this Monday with the message of the week from Lord Ganesha, any guidance that he may have for us for this week, the week of September 30th to October 6th, 2019. But of course, because time is not linear, at any time that you happen to see this video is when this message could resonate for you and be for you. Take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Also, be observant. Sometimes we think something may not necessarily be for us, and later on we find that Spirit had a funny way of talking to everyone in the room. So if you're clicking on this, it's because Spirit has a message for you. That being said, I already pre-shuffled the cards here, and I would like us to get started. So I would like to say thanks to Lord Ganesha in advance, because I know he's so good for it, and I feel really, really good with his energy right now. I do feel like this is going to be a week of abundance coming in for most of you. A week of travel. I'm hearing communication coming in for some of you, okay? You might have been waiting on some communication to be coming in, or waiting on some news, and it feels like good news, okay? It feels like news that is going to be fertile, okay? May not even if it's not necessarily money right away, it can be news of getting a job. And yeah, you might have to wait a week or 2 or 3 weeks to get paid, but you got a job. That could be a message for somebody, because that's something that I'm getting here, okay? So that message may resonate for someone. For others, and in the bottom of the deck, I was just guided to look, and what's interesting is, as I was chanting earlier, I kept getting 888, 888, 888, and we have the number 8 here in the bottom of the deck with the promise of the future, okay? So for some of you, this call may be your spirit calling you, or it may be just that call of good news for your future that is going to be prosperous, okay? So even if you have to do the legwork to go through the obstacles and everything to get to that sun, to get to that happiness, that is the promise of your future. You work there to get it, okay? So listening to your calling, trusting in your intuition to guide you, hearing spirit call, receiving that phone call, whatever kind of call. I'm hearing a call for somebody, okay? A message of some sort, okay? So thank you, Lord Ganesha, for that. All right, so this message is going to be for the collective. I am going to pre-shuffle again, okay? For the collective of September 30th, 2019 to October 6th. Lord Ganesha, what message, what advice do you have for us in regards to this week? What message, what advice? One more time. Oh, I did see that card wanted to come out. messages do you have for the collective for this week? What other message do you have for the collective for the week of September 30th to October 6th? October 30th. September 30th to October 6th. September 30th. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, some of you is definitely a calling. I am getting a balance, give and take here. One more card, please, Lord Ganesha. And earring pull it from the top. I freaking knew it. I kept seeing that in the bottom of the deck. So in the bottom of the deck, we have cultivation here with the number 37, okay? So we have 2 10s here. This is telling me that there's going to be a cycle beginning and closing here, but this feels like it's going to be for balance, for give and take here, okay? For some of you, this is your spirit calling you onto your spiritual quest, okay? Even though this is a call from spirit for your healing, okay, we have the number 36, which breaks down to a 9 here, okay? This and then the 2 10s going on here. This is going to be for rebirth. It doesn't necessarily have to be a spiritual path, right? Because spirit is in and of everything anyway. So this can seem like a very practical calling, but that's going to bring you balance here, all right? That's going to bring you healing. It's going to connect you with your true self. And that's the calling of your spiritual quest here, okay? And for some of you, it is going to be on a more spiritual journey in the practical world here, okay, to bring about healing onto others, okay? So this could be like doing Reiki, allowing yourself the even give and take generosity here, okay, with the number 10. Breaking down, you know, the independency with also being whole and complete with the cipher, with everyone, with spirit, the all. A balance, give and take. Also being open to other people's advice. Give and take is not always physical, okay? So it could be give and take of energy, give and take of resources, okay? For some of you, it may be, you may need to barter with other people, exchanging resources, exchanging ideas. But an even give and take is going to bring a major healing and rebirth here. All right. I'm also getting dancing, even though the cultivation is of like sound frequency. I'm getting very strongly the flow, the dance of your project of. Okay, this could be entrepreneurship for some of you. The ending of one cycle into a new cycle where maybe it was like the beginning stages of putting in that project and now it's like the leg work, okay? Also, financial healing is kind of what I'm getting here, all right, with this healing. Because you will be more in balance in your spiritual quest, receiving, opening yourself up to receive as much as you give. Some of you are clairaudient, and this is the calling. The calling, another 10 with perseverance. So don't give up. Don't give up here. Things take sacrifices, and that's your spirit calling you, saying, you know what, there's going to be changes that's going to happen here. The changes are going to happen in the healing, all right? But it's for this cycle. You keep getting, you have 3 10s here, okay? It's 4, and then with the 4 here, the 40 breaking down to a 4, this is for your foundation here, okay? For some of you, it could be definitely an actual phone call, or, you know, maybe you were having problems at work and you felt like your spirit was really guiding you to leave that job for another job. Calling out to heal yourself because you may have been feeling a little bit sick, so that you can heal and get back on your journey, on your path. Listening, okay? Yeah, see? We have this new beginning here. The 1 and the 8 again, the inner knowing. Okay? This is your spirit calling. You know this. You know that this new beginning is bound to happen here. You're going to be all the more richer for it, all the more prosperous for it. I actually want to show, I'll probably put a post on that. That was really interesting. I see here in the new beginning, I see this seashell, right? Let me just see. Okay. This shell presented itself to me today in the most random places. And it was right after I did my chant to Lord Ganesha. For some of you, this is going to be the beginning of starting to meditate, all right? This is definitely going to be wake-up calls for people here. If you haven't been doing your stuff, it can feel a little bit painful, especially with the perseverance. They're saying, like, don't give up here, okay? So sacrifice of some sort is, it feels like maybe you've always been sacrificing, but that sacrifice is going to pay off, all right? The hard work you put in is going to pay off. So that's your advice. That's your message for the week. I feel like it's very, very simple, very straightforward. I don't really feel like I need to go too much into detail. You know who you are. You know your situation. You know if this message is resonating for you. Okay, you know what sacrifices you've done. You know that you're so close to the end there. Okay, it just needs you to keep listening to your inner truth, to your inner knowing. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your spirit. Okay, because you definitely have a new beginning here. For some of you, this may take a year, and for some of you, I'm hearing around December. For the fruits of the labor to come in, okay? But it's definitely going to, like, you're going to see the benefits from it now. But the real fruits, like, it's like planting a seed and you start seeing the seedling. You start seeing it grow. But you don't get the plant and the fruit in the same day. It's going to take some time, but you will see fruit. All right? Keep listening to the rhythm of your beat. Listen to your heart, listen to your intuition, and dance at the flow that is at the frequency of really bringing you into a new prosperous place. And it's gonna be a little bit scary because you don't know this new place. It's a new frequency, it's a new place, but that's okay. Trust in yourself. Trust in yourself. For those of you that like do Reiki or any type of healing work, okay, whether it's tarot readings, oracle readings, any sort of divination, any sorts of, it could even be teaching people about financial freedom. That's a type of healing, okay? It could be a fitness coach. That's a type of healing, okay? A health and wellness coach. That's the type of healing, okay? Whatever it may be, you're about to advance, especially the more you listen to your intuition and you know that all your sacrifices are paying off. I'm so proud of you. I'm so grateful. I give you thanks, okay? If this reading resonates with you, please give it a thumbs up. Share this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We give thanks. We say namaste, Satnam. Until next time, peace, y'all.